Morning. We are doing a rainy day flurd check. We thought we might wake up to ice or possibly snow, and it stayed right at 33, 34 down in the holler, and up here on top it looks like it's 33. So some of the cedar trees are showing a little bit of ice frosting across them, but no ice accumulation, so we're thankful for that. Church was canceled this morning though, so I don't know if further north, because church is like 20-30 miles north of us, so maybe it was a little worse there. I haven't talked to anybody yet, but
nobody seems to care. The sheep are happy.
Yeah, they're all happy. Ross was doing his little lip curl thing, but now he's just chewing his cud, happy as could be.
Ross, let's see, there's Monica. Old one-udder Monica.
They all have one udder.
Her udder is actually smaller than it's been. Look at that. Yep. There's Rachel. And avocado.
No, that's not avocado.
It's not?
Rachel and Phoebe.
Oh. I get those two confused. Rachel's on the right, Phoebe's on the left.
Where is avocado?
She's in the trailer.
Oh. Little bitty Pepper over there. She's all...
Here's Elliot.
Oh.
Where's Pepper?
Right there behind Salt.
Right behind Salt. Yes, our goats are named. Some of you are going to appreciate that. Some of you think it's stupid. That's okay.
Not
Elliot.
all of them are named.
Hey, bud. They're all happy. Let's go check the pigs. Well, we've already checked them, but we're gonna walk back through and we'll check them again so y'all can see them. The Nubians are happily eating hay. It's actually old hay from a couple years ago.
We intended it more for a shelter, but they're like, hey, snacks.
Snacks. Man, it's a beautiful morning.
No, it isn't.
Perspective. I think it's great. I love it.
I don't like cold.
This fence is hot now. Some of you may not know, but with grounding, ground rods require earth, obviously. It's the ground. And if it's dry, it doesn't work so well. So on rainy days, after it rained for several weeks, you have a really strong ground. I do need to add some more ground rods. We have a
Water increases the conductivity.
Yeah, we have a 46 joule Speedrite charger, and I only have 5-6 foot ground rods on it, and it requires to maximize the potential of it 3 feet per joule. So
We keep forgetting to buy more when we go to town.
yeah, every time we go to town, we just keep forgetting to get them. It's not that we don't make lists. Leslie made a beautiful list the other day, and then she lost it. Or maybe I lost it. One of us lost it.
I've been lost for days, along with my favorite pin.
Does that ever happen to any of you? Or does everyone live a very organized life? Oh, there they are.
Little girls.
Hey, little girls. See if they come up to me. Come here. Come here, Patsy swine. Let's see, the big one in the center here. She's the biggest. We call her Patsy swine. Hi. She really likes back scratches, usually. She's not feeling it today.
Her sisters are Penny and Pearl.
Penny and Pearl, I can't remember which one is which. I think Pearl's the runt. They're just out doing pig things. So I'm trying something with these pigs. We made a shelter. This is my last video right there. And I'm gonna move it up every week or two, like 50 feet. Just to get them acclimated to me and Leslie. We, coming up here every morning to let them out. This is the first morning I've done this. And trying to get them very friendly. I mean, they're already pretty dang friendly. but I want them to be basically like dogs, because they are our main breeding stock on this farm. They're going to be our patriarchs?
Matriarch.
It's matriarch, yeah.
Paterfamilias
Paterfamilias.
is the father.
Little watering hole.
But the other reason we did that was to keep the goats out, and so that they wouldn't run the pigs out.
Oh, that's
let
true.
Them have a warm, dry place.
Goats would push pigs out of a shelter? Are you telling me goats would do that?
The terrorists?
The terrorists? If you don't know anything about goats, goats are super cute, and every one of them is full of 17 different personalities. And we call them the little terrorists. Yeah, some of them are big terrorists. The Nubians seem to be the worst. Like, they're the gentlest, friendliest. They're also
They do what they want.
the most evil. I wonder what they're eating right there. That's a cedar tree. I don't see a single oak around it. They're getting something. I saw them eating a wad of moss yesterday. That might be what they're after. I'm not sure. Oh boy. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to move the camera slow so you don't get drunk from watching this video. This little shelter is working great. It got down, I don't know, 33 degrees last night, 32. And when I opened this door, I crawled in there and was petting on them and loving on them, and it's actually really warm in there. The door is facing south, which helps.
And there's like a divot in the ground from where root water was pushed out, and so they can get below the surface of the ground a little bit, and then it's got all that hay and the wind stop.
And that's a real heavy tarp, real nice and heavy, thick tarp.
If I had to sleep outside, I wouldn't want to tilt it like that.
Where's that bird? I can't tell. Sitting on the post. I'm not a bird watcher. I thought it looked like a little cardinal female, but it wasn't. I had to move the excavator away from the barn. The reason is because of them dang roosters. So we have a buddy and his wife, their little family. They moved here from, well, they're from all over, but they most recently came here from California. But he had a whole bunch of roosters, and we helped him butcher several of them. And then they made a decision to let the other ones live because everyone was tired and done. Well, anyway, they stay up here now. Well, my excavator usually sits over there by the barn, or has been for the past couple weeks. I came out here the other night. Every single one of them dang things was up on my excavator. And as you can imagine, they left all kinds of little presents for me all over that beautiful new machine. So Leslie's gonna have a hard time of it cleaning it up, I suppose. We're a traditional family around here. The wife does all the cleaning and the cooking, and I get to enjoy the cleanliness and all the really good food. Well, I sit around with my hand down my pants watching TV.
Oh my gosh.
That's a joke, obviously. We share all the responsibilities. I cook sometimes. I cook the water for tea and coffee in the morning. What's it like where you are right now? Leave a comment. Tell us what you're doing. If you're in the Midwest, you're definitely part of this. Yeah. It's like a 300-mile long ice storm. All right, guys, we're gonna go. We have to go on the other side of the farm and check the cattle. Mainly sirloin. We abandoned him, what, 5 days ago? 4 or 5 days ago?
Wednesday or Thursday?
Yeah.
Sunday?
We didn't give him a tetanus shot. We haven't really experienced a problem banding bull calves and having issues, but we're gonna go check on him nonetheless, make sure he's okay. I'm sure he feels different. There's one of them little roosters. Boy, it's a mess up here. We're getting this barn cleaned out. We're thinking about revitalizing it because it's such a beautiful structure. It doesn't look like it from this angle, but on the inside of the barn, it's a really interesting barn. I'm not really sure what they used it for back in the day, but it looks like it could have been a goat shelter, just with all the little stalls. I'm not really sure.
Well,
This little
all those fastener things, the one nail where you can spin it.
Oh, yeah.
Like a door latch, but they're on the wall in intervals, and I don't know.
just a weird setup. There's our fuel. We keep our fuel up here. A couple containers. This is what a farm looks like in the Ozarks. It is not perfect. It's always a work in progress. This right here is a grove of locust trees. There's one giant sycamore, but we're going to be pushing out all of these locust trees, except for a couple. We'll leave a couple. The ones that are more smooth on the bottom, I may leave that one. They make good shade. Goats and sheep really like to eat the pods. Really high protein snack. So we might leave a couple, and we're going to build a big fishing pond back here. Or around here, a lot of people call them lakes, even though it's, you know, it's only going to be probably 2 to 3 surface acres. So
What's the determination of whether it's a lake or a pond?
I don't know. Do you?
I do.
What is it?
If it has an inlet and an outlet, it's a lake. I think that's correct.
Oh.
Like
Well,
a flowing inlet and outlet. So that's why
Ah.
Nicole and I were calling formerly pond house lake house.
That makes sense. It is actually a lake.
Yeah.
It has a creek that feeds it and an outlet that carries the creek.
I may be wrong, but I think that's correct.
I mean, that makes sense. Norfolk Lake has several rivers that, you know, add to it. The Norfolk River. We just ramble. We're having fun. All right, guys, we're going to head over and check the cows. I have no idea how to edit videos, how to add that to it, but I'll try. If not, we'll just make another video.